Good morning, students. Welcome back to your English class. Today, I am going to teach you chapter number 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind. This chapter is about genius Albert Einstein. So, he is the author about whom we will study in this chapter. This chapter is about an all time genius, Albert Einstein, one of the greatest scientists of the world. We get to know how a slow learner child goes on to win the world's greatest award, Nobel Prize, for his wonderful discoveries and inventions in physics. So he was a genius, he was a great scientist. We also get a peep into his life and his struggle in education and personal life, and then his rise to fame and glory. Deeply shaken at the destructive powers of nuclear energy, he proposed for the formation of the world government and worked for the development of peace and democracy till he died in 1955. He is remembered even today as a world citizen. So it was about the author, students. Now come to the summary. Here again I am going to teach this summary to you in the points. So point number 1 was Albert Einstein, a freak in childhood. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879 in German city of Ulm. Though he looked like a normal looking child, his mother thought differently about him. She considered him abnormal because his head was too big. His head was not actually like us, it was too big. He began to speak very late, and when he spoke, he repeated each word twice. The other children made fun of him, so he used to play all alone. He loved to play with mechanical toys and looking at her newborn sister Maza. He would ask where her wheels were. And when he was 6 years old, he learned to play violin. Later, he became a gifted amateur violinist. So, point number 2 is his school days. His school days, there was a headmaster who once told Einstein's father that Albert Einstein would never get success in his life. Later, he went to high school in Munich and he was a good student. He scored good marks in all the subjects, but he did not like the strict discipline of the school. He often got clashed with the teachers because he actually thought differently. Obviously, he was a scientist, he was not like other students, he was a genius. So he left the school at the age of 15. After long discussions, he agreed to continue his study in Switzerland. Point number 3, his first love. Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics. And after passing his school, he joined Zurich University. There, he got interested in a fellow student, Milva Maric. He found an ally in her, and she was a young Serb and was very intelligent also. She had come to Switzerland because the University of Zurich was one of the few universities where women could study. They fell in love and later they got married in 1903. Point number 5 is his early jobs. Albert graduated in 1900. He graduated in 1900 and at the age of 21 he was unemployed. He worked as a teaching assistant and in 1902 he got the job of a technical expert in a patent office in Bern. and he was secretly developing his own ideas, and he called his desk as the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. Point number 6 is his famous theory of relativity. He published his famous paper in 1905 on special theory of relativity, according to which time and distance are not absolute. Einstein's new personal chapter coincided with his rise to world fame, and he had published his general theory of relativity in 1915, which provided a new interpretation of gravity. He was showered with honor and invitations from all over the world and lauded by the press in 1921 when Einstein had correctly calculated in advance the extent to which the light from the fixed stars would be deflected through the sun's gravitational field. Einstein received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921. Point number 7 is his marriage and divorce. Einstein's private life was undergoing difficulties. He wanted to marry Milva, but his mother always objected. She thought her to be too old for him as she was 3 years older. The mother was also bothered by her intelligence and called her a book. So, according to his mother, that girl was like a book because she was too intelligent. She was very intelligent. Finally, Einstein and Malva got married in 1903. They had two sons, but their marriage did not last long. The couple got divorced in 1919 and Einstein married his cousin the same year. And his migration to the US. This is last point, students. His migration to the US when the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933, Einstein migrated to the United States. And 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. At the urging of colleagues, Einstein wrote a letter to the American President Franklin D. Roosevelt on August 2, 1939, in which he warned against the dangers of atom bombs. His words influenced Roosevelt. The Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own and dropped it on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. His works for peace and democracy. Einstein was deeply shaken by extent of the destruction, and this time he wrote a long letter to the United Nations, and in it he proposed the formation of a world government. Einstein got even more involved in politics, using his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. When Einstein died in 1955 at the age of 76, he was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. So it was your chapter, students. I hope you had liked it. This is about genius, the great scientist Albert Einstein. So bye for now. That's it for today. I'll send word meanings to you. So you all have to learn the word meanings, and plus you have to do summary of this chapter in your own words. That's it for now. Have a nice day. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then please like and subscribe also, so that you can see my all the videos whenever and wherever you want to see. Bye for now.